Hey everybody, it's me again. Back here tonight. I got so wrapped up in the Blue Rick project that I completely, goddamn fruit flies. They still haven't left after bringing in that bag of tangerines. Anyway, I'm sorry. Back to working on my tomato soup red, as Mark Gallagher put it. My tomato soup red Explorer with the hip shot tremolo. So last time I was here, I was getting the bridge on, talking a lot about how, you know, what it takes to prepare to do this. Right now, I got the neck on, and what I'm going to do at this moment is I'm going to do the adjustments on the bridge. Now, I did quite a bit of straightening of the neck, you know, because this Warmouth neck that's on this base, I have to tell you, this is the nicest neck that I've ever got by them. Not just the wood is beautiful, and I got the thin profile, but it's really one of the most workable necks I've ever got. As a matter of fact, it was the only one that I ever got backbowed. A backbow isn't a bad thing, okay? Because you can relieve the I mean, if it's backbowed, you know, like that, and, you know, I mean, a backbow can be a bad thing, but under string tension, you can always loosen the truss rod, and the string tension will move the neck into a straightened position. As opposed to, if you've got a bow like this, you know, where it's going like that, and you've got under string tension, the only thing you could probably possibly do is undo the truss rod, bend the neck into a back bow, put the truss rod back, you know, the truss rod nut back onto the truss rod, and, you know, the truss rod basically is there just to hold it as a clamp. You know, like on the Ricks, what you're supposed to do with them is loosen the truss rod bolts and bend the neck like that, tighten them, and then to get it straight, you actually loosen. And that's the way, you know, a lot of them work. You know, some of them just crank on them until it goes straight, and then, hey, you're good and whatever. But truss rods are a tricky thing. If you don't know what you're doing with them, especially on a Rickenbacker, don't screw with them, because you will screw up your goddamn instrument. Hence the blue one. But I was talking to a friend of mine today, and he says we're going to be able to rectify it. So I can take another notch out of my sphincter and enjoy that one. But right now, let's not worry about that one anymore. Let's get back to this beautiful, well, I think it's beautiful because I made it. And I really made this one. I bought, like I said, I bought the body and I cut it out and finished it. And I fucked the finish up because it totally orange peeled. But like I said, on this channel, there are no mistakes. There are just happy accidents. So let's get back down to it. I'm going to focus the camera down right now onto the bridge. And I'm going to zoom in. Okay. Let's give it a little zoom. Okay. And get the camera correct. Okay. And a little further zoom. Now, I'm going to show you something here. Okay. On this bridge, it kind of floats. I mean, it's got a little bit of upward play. And it's got downward play. Quite a bit of downward play. As a matter of fact, this has so much downward play, you can bend this. The string is now off the saddle, right? But I'm going to show you something funny. Thing stays in tune. These are amazing, amazing pieces of engineering. And I was talking to my friends in Interlaken. Matter of fact, I'm shooting this video directly after my replying to comments video, because I want to just have some content auto post while I'm away. This way you guys don't start to miss me. So I'm just sitting here, and I'm gonna actually adjust this now. So the first thing we're gonna do, okay, now we've seen that, actually comes off the string saddle. String actually comes off the saddle and goes back into tune. Isn't that, these things are just amazing. And these strings are pretty stretched out right now. They're still new. They haven't been all gummed up with my heinous sweat and, excuse me, My hand is sweating finger gunk. So, all right. So I'm going to focus the camera back over here. Now, to me, oh no, not into there. You can see my beautiful paint job. Anyway, I'm back. Aren't I beautiful? I'm being facetious when I say that. So first thing I'm going to do is tune this sucker up. And you know what? I'm not using that Korg tuner. I got to figure out what's up with it. But I got my trusty, handy snark tuner. And I'm going to tune this to an... I'm going to actually set this bass up for F sharp. F sharp, come on. I'm going to... Because the bands I'm going to use this bass in are going to be tuned a half step down. Okay. C sharp. And since there is a tremolo on here, you know... Okay, C sharp, F sharp, okay. And you can hear this buzzing. This bridge has got to come up. I'll show you how to do that. It's this A is pretty on. Let's go to C sharp. We got C sharp right here. Do we? It's buzzing. So I'm just gonna get. The reason why I wanted in tune for the tuning that I'm going to be in is the tremolo. The springs counteract the tension on the strings. You know the springs in the back? See them? See them suckers in the back there? They counteract the tension on the string. So every time you change the tension on one string, you change the tension on a tremolo, which is the inherent problem with tremolos. And that's why hardtail bridges are usually, you know, more conducive to staying in better tune. So, E, let's see, E, D sharp, yay, D sharp. And you can hear. This needs to come up. But this neck is pretty much straight. I'm close, so. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the bass guitar over here. Okay. And we're gonna adjust the height. I had this pretty much intonated. I'm gonna check it again. I'm not gonna bore you with doing the intonation. If you don't know how to do intonation, take it to a real professional guitar repair person. Your local guitar shop, you know, anybody who works there should be able to do this unless they're a bunch of absolute morons. You know, if it's an owner-operated guitar shop, the owner should be able to do it. I don't know, whatever. If you don't know how to do intonation, you know, see right now, you can see, tuned to half step low. The tension on the strings is low enough that the springs is not allowing the trem to float, but we can adjust that in a minute. Anyway, but so this is buzzing. This action right now is like ukulele low, so we definitely can afford to come up. A wee bit. Okay, on that. And on this side, we're going to have to come up quite a bit, actually, so. Okay, so that's, you see how the adjustment is? How much that just, turning it from here to here, raise that screw up. So let's see what happens right now, okay? Let me see what happened now that I unadjusted the tension on the neck and the truss rods. This neck is pretty straight. Well, there's a little bit of a high spot right in the middle of the high string, but I can get that out just by adjusting the string saddle, but you hear that? No buzzing. this string saddle's going to have to come up. Yeah, this could afford to come up a little bit more. So we're just going to put this in here. And what I'm doing is actually adjusting, if you can see, I'm adjusting the height of the bridge. I'm raising the stud up just a wee bit. Not, I mean, this action is like super. Little bit more on this side. Little bit more on this side. Okay? So I'm going to put my wrench back in here. And this size wrench, this is a 3/16 wrench. Okay? And a little bit more. Like I said, I was telling the guys in hip shot in my last videos. The G string is right on. The D string's going to have to come up a little, so, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. I was talking to the guy at Hip Shot today, and he was really cool. If you watched my comments video, I told you I spoke with them. I'm going to be going out there. I'm really excited about everything that's going on in my life right now. I mean, my life is actually, it's as cool as it's ever been, you know? I mean, it's really, and the reason why it is because of this YouTube channel. I mean, people are discovering that I actually have some kind of talent and redeeming value. Okay, so like any other Hip Shot product, 3/16 is the wrench you're going to need to do this. Now, before you can adjust your bridge piece here, your height adjustments. On this one, I remember I said the set screw. I got my little brass one here because that one fell out, and I talked to the guys about that. And I'm going to talk to them. I'm bringing this base out to show it to them. You want to just give that a little bit just to loosen it. You know, you don't gotta let it. Oh, I'm going down. So you want to go. Remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. So right is up, and left is down. Okay. So I'm adjusting that saddle. Yeah, don't lose that wrench. There you go. Okay. Needs to come up just a wee bit more. Wee bit more. Wee. The last little pig said wee, 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 wee all the way home. Let's see. Little bit of, you know what I need to get, and I'm going to actually order a bunch of tools from Stuart McDonald tomorrow when I get a chance, or maybe tonight if I can go online and actually find them. I need truss rod wrenches. I want a string radius guide that is something you stick under here, and you just hold it there, and you adjust your string radius accordingly. I never really play up that high anyway. I'd rather have the action good down here. I rarely, if ever, play above the, above the 12th fret anyway, unless I'm doing like, Sweet Child of Mine or something like that. So I know this is not the most exciting video in the entire world to watch, but I got to adjust this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten the little set screw here. And like I said, you don't want to gorilla these Hip Shot screws. Okay, just like that. Just like this is how much finger pressure you want to put on it. That much, okay? That's it. Okay? You don't want to gorilla these because, I don't know, maybe I got a bad batch of screws. the metallurgist was, hung over that day. It was on a Monday after Super Bowl or something when they tested the screws for the Rickenbacker bridge. It's the same size screw for all these. It's 3/16. Perfect. Look at that. This thing is going to have ukulele-like action, I swear to God. Little bit on this one. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to tighten this one. And this set screw that I'm tightening now is just to keep the saddle, the saddle here from falling out of the trem. If, say, a string breaks or you change strings, just holds it right there. The weight, the pressure of the string is what's actually pushing down on the saddle. So, I mean, if you had strings on it, you technically wouldn't need the little set screw. That is just there to keep the thing from falling out. But obviously, we don't want our little string saddles to fall out. And why isn't this one working now? Oh boy, I'm going to be really pissed if this don't work. Let's see. Oh no, just user error. Okay. Okay, there you go. See that? That's out. Now I'm going to raise this up just a wee bit. A wee bit. Wee. All the way home. Look at that. Now let's see how that plays, okay? I'm just going to... Oh, wow. So let me see. G, right now the G is high. So I'm going to lower it to F sharp. Look at that. A little bit high for F sharp. Let's go down a little bit. I always do that. Give it a little wang. Okay, F sharp is perfect. C sharp. Down a wee bit. Okay. C sharp. Come on, register, goddamn snark. Come on, there you go. Little bit flat. Oh, a little. Okay, hold on. I know this is thrilling for all you to watch, but the true believers. Not saying it's a C. You know what? I'm just gonna try to do this by ear. D sharp, little high. Now it's a D. Now it's D sharp. F sharp's now a little high. You know why that is? Because when I put more tension on this string, when I let the tension off on this string, the bridge went back and it pulled this string out of tune. So the thing is, if you loosen the tension on one string, you're gonna throw the rest of your strings sharp, and that's just the nature of the animal. There you go. See, that's perfect now. I did it by ear. Oh, sorry. You can't see what I'm doing, can you? Oh, it's me again. I'm sure that must have been thrilling for you. This thing's right on. Intonation's perfect. Intonation is absolutely freaking perfect. Wow. That was a little off, but whatever. This has got to come up a wee bit, so go wee, 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 wee all the way home. Oh, shit. You know what? Gotta unloosen this one, because if you don't unloosen that one, you ain't going to be able to move this thing. So get in there, and now open it. Okay. Up it, up it, up it. That is, action is so low, it's unbelievable. I mean, I got so much to play with here. And that buzzing's just from me being sloppy as hell. This one's got to come up. Like I said, I'm going to get one of those... Sorry, I got to put this down here. I'll put this down here, so you can see what I'm doing, and you can see me at the same time. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to raise this up. Maybe I should just leave these all unlocked until I'm done. Like I said, my lung feels great. Kids, whatever you do, don't ever smoke, or you're going to be like me when you're 52 years old. Come up a little bit on this one. Okay? Like I said, this action is super freaking low, but this neck is super straight. I mean, this action is actually too low for me. And everybody knows I like my action like... Who am I kidding? I never get any action. This is going to come up another hair. Okay. 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 This action is super. Okay, the Epson tune. Some kid asked me, he's like, how do you do that? They didn't know that you could tune a guitar by ear. This thing is really sweet. I'm going to actually see how good the microphones on this camera are, but that's all I need. Something to wet my whistle. This still needs to come up. Wow, this thing, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually raise the bridge again. Oh, that's lowering it. Oh, that's lowering it. Huh? Down, up, okay. I'm giving it quite a good whack right there. This neck still needs to settle in a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it right now because I'm just going to keep raising it up. I move back and forth just to keep the... Let me see that. Like I said, that's just me being sloppy. Okay. So now I can do the adjustments of the saddles. Wow, this is probably at this moment the best playing instrument I own. Swear to God, this thing is super duper awesome. I could even afford to bring this up a little. And now what I gotta do, that's why I need that string what you'll call it, the radius tool, because this would be so much easier to do if I had one of them. I could just put that there and just radius this thing, instead of trying to do it by eye. And I can see right now by eye that my radius here is completely off. I got the E string and the G string in like perfect position. This thing, where the hell did you go? Okay. Up that. All right, now let's check it. All right. Okay, that F. And that's bass unplugged, just come through the amp. This thing is really cool. Wow. Wow. This is the best string action I've ever seen. Let's see, okay? And this thing is still perfectly in tune after I did that. Still perfectly in tune. Wow. And this action. This might just become my main. Doesn't matter if I bang this up. I tried to make it look like it was banged up. This is probably going to become my main bass. What I'm going to do right now, I know this video is running long, but you know what? I just want to finish this one up for shits and giggles. This thing came out so good that like it's made up for every mistake I ever made in my entire life. Give me 1 second, guys, because I am going to find my jack, okay, wherever it is. My jack. And you're going to hear this son of a bitch played through the maces. Oh! For the first time in recorded history, children. I know it's a nice picture of my ass, isn't it? Oh, you can't see it. Lucky you. Ha! Okay. And you can hear that Mesa boogie, that fan cranking up, them tubes are cranking. Don't get no closer than that. Wow, perfect, in perfect tune. So anyway. Still in tune. Still in tune. Still in tune. Wow. And I can only come up a little bit, which is okay because if it goes out of tune, when a string breaks, it's gonna alter the tension on the string. Actually, if a string breaks, there's gonna be less tension going this way. So the tension is going to, it's going to go back into the springs, but that's okay. I usually keep I like tremolos when they're pat to the body. So if a string does break, the whole thing doesn't go out to him, but you can see. It's got a little bit of upward play. So. this action could actually come up another. I mean, this action is so low. This is. This string needs to come up just a wee bit because it's still buzzing. You're still buzzing, homeboy. But this is just absolutely amazing. I'm Billy Sheehan! Look at me! Anyway, guys. Anyway, this thing worked perfectly. I'm putting these wrenches away for the time being. I'm sure after the weather changing and stuff, I'm gonna have to tweak it out a little bit. Right now, I got the rod on this perfect. What I'm probably going to do is when I get back to the shop at my dad's house when he comes back from down south, because right now I can't get in my shop, I'm going to put a route. I'm just going to take my router and make a little route here so I can get to the truss rod nut with the wrench without having to take the neck off. But this string could actually still come up. This string still needs to come up, but I'm not gonna bore you with that. That's me slopping up Sweet Child Mine. The A string still's got to. I'm so happy. You guys don't know. I'm about to piss my fucking pants. I'm so happy. So anyway, to Richard and Angela and everybody else out there that I mentioned in my last video, thanks for everything. I love you guys. This came out great. Don't you love it? I mean, the paint job, that was a happy accident. It looks nutty. Looks like a battle-worn X-Wing fighter or something like that. But this came out great. I love it. Hip shot fucking rules. Okay? And thing does not go out of tune. I can't freaking believe it. Anyway, guys, look. I'm just the anxiety of getting ready to go to Europe, and that Rickenbacker. I've been stressed out a little bit, but you guys have hung in there for me. You guys have been my tower of freaking strength, and I swear to God, I don't know how I would have done all this without you. So, hey, guys, I love you. Keep on rocking in the free world. Good night.